This is April Schultheis, using the computer to generate this message. If you, like me, are a normal person, you may have wondered why bad things happen to you over and over, and you, like me, may have found self-help books don't help. They just put the blame right back on you. I spent years suffering from the semi-covert attacks of predators, years and years, while always being blamed for everything that went wrong. I was a scholastic achiever and a hard worker, yet I never prospered, and bad things kept happening to me. Then I found out a black occultist from work and church was after me. Yes, he was a black occultist, at work and at church. He had been using the astral plane for years to pretend he was the Lord. I tried exorcism with scripture in private, and all hell broke loose. Everyone, and I mean, everyone was in on it, openly, calling me Easy Kill. They were in secret societies, and I was not. They were in sexual relationships, many of which were illicit and immoral, and I was not. If bad things are happening to you, let me solve once and for all the question of whether or not you are primarily responsible. It's not you, it's the predators around you, and many of them are in secret societies, with lots of support. That's why it seems the universe itself is against you. You can do the work, but never get the rewards for it. This is a secret society block on you, and you, like me, may even have been designated the slave class. This is how bad it is. Among other attacks on me, with lethal intentions and deadly effects, my cars have been sabotaged again and again. The most recent time it happened, someone knew all about it on the astral plane, and was making me look for the hood latch, before I tried to start the ignition. Then when I did try to start the ignition, the car didn't start. Sure enough, I had to pull the hood. I tried what I could, but had to wait until the following day to try to jumpstart it. The whole time the hood was up, no one offered to help. The next day, I tried to start the car, and, failing, opened the hood. Then I tried to jumpstart it. I had a lot of problems. During this whole time, everyone on the street saw me struggling, and no one offered to help. No one, but no one, ever does, either. This certainly sounds bad enough, but it gets worse. Here is how bad it is. Up the street I saw two men lounging around. They were about 3 or 4 houses away. They watched the whole thing. They did not come over and offer to help. When I finally got the car started and put the hatch down, suddenly, there they both were, and one of them was demanding to know if I were the homeowner. I asked who he was and why he wanted to know. He was very hostile. I was, at this point, in the middle of another arranged emergency, and had received no help, and now a total stranger was accosting me. He looked me in the eye, directly in the eye, with a look I've now corroborated with other attempts to hypnotize me. He said they were home improvement specialists. I tried to reply I couldn't afford anything, and started choking and coughing. This kept up until the two men left. When they left, I was able to talk again, and the coughing stopped. This is how bad it is. Total strangers showed up to be openly hostile to me, and covertly choke me, but they did not, I repeat did not, offer to help me. You would think someone wanting business would look for a way to talk to a female in distress by offering to help with the evident and obvious car emergency, but no, they watched until it seemed like I may have started the car successfully, by myself, then moved in on me. They were openly hostile and aggressive. Right there, in my driveway, I was attacked by strangers. But this is how bad it is. It gets worse. I heard later on the astral plane these two men know a former co-worker from work, also a member of the church that protected the black occultist caught attacking me. This individual, though also a former co-worker, is younger than I am, and I did not know was involved in any of the attacks on me. But he is a member of that church, and he was at work. He is part of the network that supported the black occultist I identified, and, without my knowledge, was probably working against me for years, and is probably working against me still, with his network of friends. There is an entire network. This goes way beyond the church, often accused of being a cult, and caught in the past in group kills. Yes, this group had been documented in group kills. But it gets worse. This is a vast web of secret societies in secret combinations, coming at you from everywhere, all the time. They won't stop. It's been years since I identified part of the problem and tried to get them to stop. They haven't stopped. They have been caught outright repeatedly trying to kill me. I even had to fight off an embezzler when I was in no condition to put up a fight of any kind. They are still here. They are everywhere. This is how bad it is. It is not the entire universe against me in a cosmic way. It's literal people in secret societies, out for the kill, and they can do damage. I do not think it's a coincidence that two men showed up the second day my hood was up when I failed to start the car, and directly approached me in a hostile manner. I think they were part of the network that arranged for the car to stop starting. They certainly watched the results from a distance, without offering help, and, when they saw that I may have actually succeeded in getting the car started, they moved in to do more damage to me. Their outright aggression was not even thinly veiled. It was blatant. This is how bad it is. This is Rome. Rome invaded Native America, and forced indigenous peoples into slavery, and practiced genocide against the native tribes. And Rome is supported by secret societies, and their secret is hypnosis. Rome is ruthless. Native American peoples have suffered under Rome through widespread elimination and assimilation. Genocide is always wrong, always. I grew up in the Grey Eagle, California area. I was told the indigenous peoples simply moved on when the railroad came to Portola. Now I'm sure the truth is something awful. Be warned, the realm of thought is real. Fight back. Practice psychic self-defense. Do not have sex. Do not eat meat. Read the Bible. Respect all life. The scriptures say, do not follow the footsteps of Satan. He is to you an open enemy. He commands you to do evil and vice, and to say about God what you do not know.